A machine sculpted from audacity, the Lamborghini Temerario 2025 doesn't simply arrive, it crashes onto the scene like a thunderclap across a quiet skyline. It carries the unmistakable DNA of Santata Bolognese, yet wears it in a manner the world hasn't quite seen before. This is not a refinement of a previous model, it is the next step in Lamborghini's evolution. Where the Huracan's legacy ends, the Temerario's reign begins, and what a dramatic beginning it is. The silhouette alone speaks a language of aggression, with razor-sharp lines that slice the air like a katana in motion. A wider stance and dramatically flared rear haunches create the illusion of constant velocity, even at a standstill. A front fascia dominated by massive, hexagonal intakes channels not only air but menace, while Y-shaped LED lighting signatures nod to Lamborghini's futuristic ambitions. Even the rear, with its twin center-mounted exhausts and a sharply integrated active spoiler, looks like the afterburner of a jet fighter poised to break through the stratosphere. The Temerario doesn't shy away from making a statement, and neither does its powertrain. Underneath that sculpted carbon fiber skin lies a plug-in hybrid V8 engine that roars with an explosive blend of electricity and combustion. Displacing 4.0 liters and paired with a tri-motor electric setup, the system unleashes over 800 horsepower, transmitted to all four wheels via a lightning-fast dual-clutch transmission. This isn't just about raw power, though the 0 to 100 km/h time of 2.6 seconds would say otherwise. It's about orchestrating brutality into ballet. The torque vectoring system keeps the car composed through corners, while regenerative braking turns every slowdown into a small recharge for the next bout of unrelenting acceleration. Inside, Lamborghini's cockpit philosophy has never felt more alive. The interior feels like a cross between a fighter jet and a spaceship. Digital interfaces take center stage, with a three-screen layout that immerses both driver and passenger in a fully digital experience. A floating center screen controls everything from navigation to torque delivery, while the minimalist steering wheel is packed with drive mode selectors, paddle shifters, and haptic feedback zones that encourage focus without distraction. Materials range from Alcantara to forged carbon and anodized metals, creating a tactile wonderland for the senses. Everything within reach is crafted with intent, nothing ornamental, everything aggressive. Technology doesn't take a backseat to style here. The advanced AI driving system learns from driver behavior, tailoring torque distribution and regenerative braking profiles accordingly. Integrated telemetry and performance data can be shared to the cloud or streamed live to social platforms for track day warriors. Even the head-up display is augmented with real-time G-force and cornering data, making every road feel like a circuit. A drive in the Temerario is not just about where you're going, but how you're pushing the limits getting there. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 2025 Temerario is its flexibility. While rooted in performance, the hybrid system allows for an EV-only range perfect for short city stints, with rear-wheel-only cruising that whispers rather than growls. A quiet Lamborghini might sound like blasphemy, but this duality is what makes the Temerario a beast of the modern era. It's a supercar that understands when to roar and when to tiptoe, merging raw Italian emotion with the demands of a changing automotive world. Aerodynamics play a vital role in the design, not just for show. Active aero elements at the front and rear adapt in real time to speed, angle, and brake input, improving both stability and efficiency. Side air, curtains and underbody diffusers work in harmony with the sculpted panels to minimize drag and enhance downforce. Every curve serves a purpose, every intake and fin has a job, no design element exists purely for aesthetic. This machine looks fast because it is, and the wind tunnel has signed off on it. Fuel economy might not be the typical topic in a Lamborghini discussion, but the Temerario surprises here too. Thanks to its plug-in hybrid architecture, the car manages over 50 kilometers of pure electric range and a combined fuel economy figure far superior to its purely combustion-based predecessors. Whether whispering through an urban environment or screaming down an alpine road, it delivers performance without being unnecessarily wasteful. Pricing, as expected, resides firmly in supercar territory. With a base price orbiting the $300,000 mark, and customization options adding tens of thousands more, the Temerario caters to the upper echelon of automotive enthusiasts. But for that price, one doesn't just get a car, they get a mechanical symphony, a statement, and a legacy in the making. It's not about commuting, it's about commanding presence, owning performance, and embracing the extremes. Hidden beneath its surface lies a host of features that aren't immediately obvious. From remote-controlled drift modes to an advanced biometric driver monitoring system that adjusts cabin conditions based on fatigue and stress levels, this is not simply a machine for adrenaline junkies, it's also a technological flagship. Its advanced suspension system can raise or lower the vehicle automatically in response to terrain data sourced from cloud-connected navigation. It even learns the roads the more you drive them, adapting suspension presets and steering dynamics to familiar routes. Lamborghini's bold decision to retire the Huracan could have sparked criticism, but the Temerario extinguishes all doubt with the first push of its start button. It isn't just faster, it's smarter, more adaptive, more capable of handling the varied demands of 2025 and beyond. The design speaks of a future still tethered to Lamborghini's tradition of rebellion, but now with a new sense of purpose and electrified precision. This isn't just evolution, it's an unapologetic revolution. Every inch of this car demands attention, not just from the public, but from the driver. It challenges, it inspires, it ignites something primal. While many modern performance cars soften their edges to accommodate broader appeal, the Temerario doubles down on its uniqueness. There is nothing ordinary here. Every drive feels like a theatrical event, loud, bold, and unforgettable. Even parked, the presence is overwhelming. It doesn't blend in, it intimidates, provokes, excites. From the aggressive rear diffuser to the flush, scissor-style doors, and the ultra-slim OLED rear lights that look like molten lava streaking across metal, the design is dripping with menace. The roofline's taper gives it the stance of a predator coiled, ready to strike. There's no question about the intent behind every design decision: domination. For those fortunate enough to experience it, the 2025 Lamborghini Temerario becomes more than a car, it's a defining chapter in Lamborghini's electrified story. A symbol of what happens when performance refuses to compromise, and passion refuses to fade. This is a supercar for a world in flux. A storm wrapped in carbon fiber. A vision that tears through silence with a scream. And one that ensures the bull still charges, louder and more intelligent than ever.